place it right behind here. So again, if I were to find that first line, I'm not going to draw it in, I'm just going to kind of put the points of where it would be. And I'm just going to draw the base. So it's going at a 30 degree, if you remember it's the 30-degree angle. And this is equal measurement, so they're equal distances apart. And this 30-degree line is going to be the same here. And this angle, this one's going to be the same right here. So tried to mention in most of these, when you tried to find the center of something, you have to draw the box there, cross the diagonals, and that'll give you the center. So if that shows itself on the drawing, same idea for this one. If I just lightly locate the center of this one and cross there, that's the midpoint. And whatever the distance is, you're measuring straight up, and depending on how you draw it, if you've done it perfectly equal, then this vertical line would go right down the middle. But I'm off just a little bit, but I'm not too concerned about that. So the height of the object is now this tall. Rather than do it from the corner and project it, I just decided to go right from the center. Okay. And then all you need to do is connect these two parts, and you have your part drawn in there. This now only has two sides to it that you can see, and now the cast shadow has to come from this point, and this center being the base, and that's going to radiate from each direction. So if I kind of match it with the shadow that's coming across here, I would just extend this out and connect this point down to here. And once I have that, I just have to connect this to there. So relatively simple. And then for the shading, I'm just going to concentrate on the dark side here to start off with, taking that center line, letting it blend itself across, finding the edges just to get it going, and radiating a little bit so that you can really emphasize the fact that this has the reflected light. Base tone here for the cast shadow. Base tone is going to be right on this edge, and this part's going to have a little bit of light to it. So all I'm going to do is take the line that's on the base of this and just blend it vertically a little bit, even though it's angled, and let it fade into the paper. And do the same with this one. Keep it a very light, high-key section of the drawing and blend it in. That's pretty much the basis of it. All I have to do is just go in and find some of the detail parts of it. And again, if I go ahead and use the straight edge here, it's going to help me. I'm just pushing the triangle a little bit as it blends itself across. Helps me find that edge and can shade right up to it. And these lines I can have go with that angle, kind of emphasize the shape of it. Oops. Sorry about that. Thank you, Matt. And this part I'm just kind of using a heavier pencil to take away some of the texture of the paper there. Now the shadow, cast shadow, is going to be darkest and most clear right where the object touches the ground that the spot is setting on, and fade away. It's going to start to blend in and blur as it gets away from that edge. So see if you can't put that piece in there. Once you have it, now you have these three pieces on one side there.